Welcome back, y'all, to the Grown Man Game. I am your man, Mike, along with my co-host, my dog,
Rod,
the co-host. Back again, man, to give y'all some Grown Man Game and just get into some good grown man talk. Yeah, man. I gotta put a little more seasoning on there, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
You need some Lawry's.
A little Lawry's.
You just went salt and pepper.
Damn.
You just pepper just you want it spicy.
It's too spicy. What's good with you, man? What's going on, bro?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. I just, while you was talking, I don't know why I was thinking about this. It was like, this is the first episode in a while where I didn't have on a hat.
Come on, man.
I'm like, damn, do I need to go grab a hat? But it's like, you got my podcast uniform is like a hat and a shirt that says something on it. But I don't feel like going to get a hat right now. So I'm doing good. I'm sorry. I sidetracked us talking about hats.
Very long sidetracks. Okay.
We came back, though. We back on track.
Yeah, because we professionals.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Good. I'm good, man.
Good.
No complaints, man. Just living free and black in America, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to work, doing my thing, and you know what I'm saying? Dodging the assassination attempts, Donnie.
You better be careful talking about that. You get us both canceled for no reason. We be shadow banned from everybody. Bruh. Nobody hears the podcast go dark. You guys know, because bro, he's king of petty.
Yeah,
right. Him 50 Cent, like 1A and 1B, Petty Murphy. Like he'll shut you down. So you got to be careful.
My bad.
Yeah, tread lightly. Donnie ain't to play with.
Yeah,
he let you know.
Whatever, bro.
All right, look, listen. If you guys have enjoyed Big Mike, this will be your last time seeing him. You can't sacrifice my good name.
Listen, man. Keep playing, man. I'm going to move to Thailand. No problems.
Oh, right? bro. I don't know. Because obviously we went there and then we've been talking about when we retire, places we want to go. So I've been like searching different places like, expats or where black people go or whatever. Mm-hmm. And because I searched that, like my timeline is full of like,
that's what happened.
Right? Like, hell, what does it take to be rich in the Philippines? I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to know now. Like, it's like, damn, man, can I watch an NBA game? Can we give me some highlights or something? Can I get something besides what it's like to live in Thailand? Yeah. It's like every other post. I'm like, man, I totally messed up my timeline. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The algorithm is like, okay, I got you, big dog.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly what happened to me. I kept seeing black in Bali, and it was... Right. Oh, Panama. Oh, and two old couples just talking about how the healthcare in Panama is better than America. I'm like, God dang, man.
How much you need to spend here and like save up this amount. Like it was a dude that broke down like his whole retirement thing. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty interesting. And that's how they got me. I watched the whole 4-minute video.
See, 4 minutes.
I'm locked in forever.
You was tripping,
like,
man.
Oh, he's really interested in this.
Send him more.
Hey, it was his fault, man. He was making it interesting. Each line caught me for the next line.
Dang.
But they was living for like $2,700 a month in Panama. They had a condo, car. The condo was super nice too, like a high-rise condo. And I think he was like in his early 50s, retired. What was he? Not a police officer, but something like law enforcement.
Okay.
I think he worked at the courthouse or something like that. I guess that's technically still law enforcement.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still a cop or something like that, but he worked at the courthouse or whatever. A bailiff, that's what it was.
Oh, okay, bailiff. Okay, he was one of the good ones then. Shout out to you.
But yeah, between him and his wife, man, they was living off of their retirement and like living like kings. It's like, she cook when she want to, but we go out maybe 4 or 5 nights a week. We eat at the nicest places. I'm like, dang. It's like, and it's not crowded because apparently, I guess during the pandemic, Panama has started building up, like expecting a lot of people coming down there. But it never happened. Dang, so they got a lot of vacancy, right? Like all these apartments and houses are empty. So that runs the prices down or ran the prices down a good amount when they got in. And I think they're starting to creep back up. But he was like, it's just not a lot of people. He was like, it's me in my building and it might be 2 other people on our floor. And it's like, dang, they're living like it's the post-apocalypse, right? Like it's just me, my wife, and the zombies down on the ground floor.
Dang, man, I keep thinking about it, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
Because, we got children, man, and the way that things are set up right now, I don't know when this girl gonna move out. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm wanting her to move out,
Right.
but just it's taking longer for this next, the generation before, or I should say after us. Yeah, the generation after us to get a home, to have a career where you can have a breath and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tricky out there for younger folks. We were even at my job, I got one of them good union jobs, y'all. And we was even talking like, man, I don't know about what the next flow of people coming in here, how it's gonna look, how the contracts are gonna be. Every 5 years there's a new contract with the company. AI is just knocking cats off the block, man. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah. And then you got like the traditional fields. And that's one thing I always am thinking about is like in the next 10 years, even for us, right? Like when we were kids, people talked about, like you said, get a good union job, get a good government job. You want to learn a trade. And then trade schools kind of disappeared. And like, I mean, I guess they were still around, but then everybody's pushing, you got to go to college and then get these careers. And then them careers don't really exist no more. People got a bunch of degrees that they can't use. Oof. And now it's like, I feel like it's going backwards, right? Like it was, all right, so get a degree so you can get a job. Now it's like, don't even go to college because you're not gonna be able to. You're gonna be wasting your time. Like there's no careers that are, and schools are not gonna keep up with like AI and things. And tech just moves too fast, for them to change trajectory or. What the hell was that? To change courses and curriculum, right? To match. So by the time our girls get out of school, that 4 years or 5 years that they was in school, that job don't even exist no more, or not in the way that it existed prior to them going in. So I'm like, man, what do I tell them, right? Because we're saving money for college, and they might not even go to college. Right?
It's crazy.
So what does that mean? I mean, I think in the careers that they want to go, like I got one that wants to be a psychiatrist, and the other one wants to be a pediatrician or a doctor. So I think those careers are going to exist, but not in the way that they exist now. Like telehealth, right? My wife works for a telehealth company and she sees clients, but not in person, and hasn't seen clients in person for years. So I can't imagine that my daughter's going to have like an office with a couch where somebody comes and sits down. It's not going to happen, right? So she's going to have to learn how to move in telehealth versus like the actual face-to-face in building mental health space. And then doctors, even the technology with doctors is vastly different, right? Like surgeons don't have, I mean, they do, but in some cases they don't have to actually do the surgery anymore, right? Like they're kind of observing a piece of technology doing this, the actual surgery, right? With better precision, right? But I mean, you obviously have to have some kind of human oversight there, right? Somebody that knows what to do, but you don't need a lot of them anymore, right? It's funny, we were just talking about this because my wife was like, well, you'll never replace doctors. And I'm like, well, that's not true, because you've been going to WebMD for years and self-diagnosing yourself, right? It started then. And now we go to our doctor now, and before she starts seeing us, she'll ask us, is it okay if I have AI record this? So while she's talking to us, AI is taking notes and writing it down. It's basically teaching itself how a doctor would interact with a person. Yeah. How would they diagnose it based on a certain amount of symptoms, what they're observing? Like they're replacing themselves. Yes, technically it is making it easier to take notes, and the notes are more accurate, and you have a better profile when the person comes back in. But eventually, right, after enough people have done this, it's got a huge database of symptoms, of suggestions, of diagnosis, of prescriptions. Pretty soon, we don't even need you in there, doc. Like we might need you to just make sure that it's taking the right notes. We might need you to review the notes, maybe make some adjustments, but we don't need 10 doctors on this floor. We need 2.
We need 2. And whew, I mean, even just recently, I talked about, my back, and that was one of the first things I did after I had talked to you. I went to AI, like, oh, I have this pain in my back. And after it asked me all these different questions, it basically was just saying like, oh yeah, it sounds like your L4 or your L5 is out of alignment and this is whoop-de-whoop. And I'm like, dang. And then when I went to the doctor, she was like, well, it seems like maybe your L4 or your L5 might be having issues there, or, you know, you just have some inflammation that is pushing up against your nerve and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, damn, this is kind of what AI already told me. But the thing with AI is they still have a lot of room to get stuff right because, you know, it hallucinates so much. And if you don't know what hallucination is, it's exactly what it sounds like. Like, I'll tell AI, hey, transcribe this podcast so that I can print out and save the notes or whatever from the actual podcast. It'll transcribe maybe 30, 40 minutes of the episode, and then it may take that 40 minutes and then copy it over again. And then it'll be like, I got your whole episode, you know, transcribed. It's 80 minutes. And I'll be like, no, the episode was only 40 minutes or 56 minutes. Why is it 80? Oh, my mistake. Yes, I copied it and I doubled it. I fixed it now and there won't, you know, be any more issues. But then I'll be reading through and be like, wait, that's not the last thing that I said on the episode. So it's like, you still gotta.
Right.
I think that might be an area where, you know, I could push, you know, Maddie, or you could push the girls or everybody out there trying to find, you know, new ways to survive this AI thing. Just being able to oversee AI. So, you know, analyzing data of AI and learning how to prompt in a way to lessen up those hallucinations from AI. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things we can do.
Yeah. But I think even that is short-lived because if it's always learning, it's learning its mistakes and then it's correcting them in real time and faster than like, so like right now, there, if you go on like Indeed or any of the like job sites, you'll see a bunch of like companies like Data Annotation or I can't think of the other ones, but essentially it's like a AI trainer and they want people in specific fields. And then you basically talk back and forth or text back and forth with the AI. And it asks you questions, you ask it questions, you grade the responses based on your expertise, and you're teaching it how to work in this field or that field.
Gotta take your job.
Exactly, right? Like, so you're an expert in, let's say you're an expert in landscaping, right? Or landscape design or something. So it's asking you questions about it. Eventually, it's getting all the information from the experts so that it doesn't make those mistakes anymore.
Yeah.
And because it's constantly learning and it's a singular consciousness, right? Like the large language models or certain AIs is like, it's all one place, like all learning. It's not like, you know, I know something and you know something. Together we know something, but like it is the together.
Yeah.
Right. And it's compiling all that information all at once.
That sounds like a good movie, a good horror movie, The Together.
Right. But in a matter of a few years, it won't need people to give input anymore. Right. Like it's going to have like even prompt engineering, which was a big deal 2 or 3 years ago. And people still make really good money prompt engineering. But now you go into ChatGPT, which is not like a super, super intense one in terms of large language models. It's the most popular, but it's not probably the most in-depth. It's like Apple and Android, right? Like it's the most popular, but it's probably not the best. Claude is probably a little better at this point. But you can go into it and tell it what you want and then ask it to provide you a better prompt. Yeah. And then use that prompt in a different chat and get a better result. Like it's already knowing like what a good prompt for itself is. So it really doesn't need you. Like it doesn't need the oversight anymore from somebody else because it can create its own prompt.
Yeah. Which that was quick.
Yeah. Which is like, okay, so we're afraid that we're going to lose jobs from AI, but people are saying, well, it's going to create new jobs or new types of jobs. But even those jobs are getting replaced just as fast as we're losing the other ones. It's just crazy.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see.
And we got till, was it 2030? Terminator came out. So Yeah, you guys better be nice to AI and say please and thank you. Stop playing games. Also, we ain't gonna have no water. Like all of it, right? Like the Matrix. Like we don't know who struck first, but we know we scorched the sky. Like it's, all this stuff is coming, man. I don't know. I think we had some prophets writing those books and movies, man.
You know what? It was supposed to be the same black woman that came up with the idea for both.
Yeah.
Like, I guess Terminator was
The prequel.
to Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or vice versa. One of the two. I think, yeah, I can't remember which one came first, but yeah, it's the same lady, same idea. It was her concept that was adapted or taken, right? I'm sure she got paid something at some point, but not right away, right?
Yeah, she had to fight for it.
They definitely stole it from her and kept it pushing. But yeah, man, some of that stuff is like, it's worrisome because, like, especially with the girls, like, because I want to make sure that they are set up. I'm not trying to support them their whole lives.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You need them to be able to do what they want to do and do it, get paid. But I do worry, like, what's happening is happening too fast for us to adapt to, and trying to make sure that they are able to adapt with it because they're kids, right? And they don't really understand it. And as far as they know, because teachers have villainized it, AI is bad, right? And so they shy away from using it. Like it's cheating to use ChatGPT. And I'll be trying to tell them like, yo, it's cheating if you use it to give you the answers.
Yeah.
It's not cheating if you use it like a writing coach, right? Like you write your whole paper and then put it in and ask it to critique it, right? Like give you some pointers and then you go back and make those adjustments. But they're like, yeah, no, our teacher said that we can't use it, and they can tell. There's a way to tell, but they don't.
Or is there?
There's a way to make it so that it won't give out those markers. So it's super interesting. Anything that people use to try to determine that it's not AI, there's an AI that can make sure that you don't know, right?
There was a kid, and basically he was just talking about prompting. So he just basically prompted his AI to write a paper for him, but he prompted it and he said, listen, I want you to write this paper for me. I need you to come from the perspective of a 10th grader, make the mistakes that a 10th grader would make when writing their paper, make it human so that it comes from my voice. And, as you're using the AI, it learns you, So he's like, come from my perspective and just, I don't know how it went for him, but I'm just like, to say, make the mistakes that a 10th grader would make on this paper is something that I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It's getting tricky.
Yeah, I was looking at something in a former CEO or he was a C-level guy with Google. He was talking about how fast things are going to be and how terrible things will be. He was like, there's going to be like, because of AI, there's going to be like 10 to 12 years of pain, of people losing jobs and careers shifting and the world kind of going into this really dark place. But all of that's going to be followed up by like a euphoric state because AI and technology and robotics will basically take away all the things that we struggle with. And it's like, so if we can figure out a way to navigate those 10 to 12 years, and he's like, it's inevitable. There's no way to stop it. He was like, AI is already moving faster than we can keep up with. There's laws and rules and stuff like that people are putting in place. But he was like, it's just like anything else. People are doing it illegally, right? And so that technology, once it's accepted, is going to blow up. And he was like, everything's going to be terrible for like 10 to 12 years. And then it'll be like utopia and everything will be amazing. We'll have flying cars and all this stuff. He was like, we'll get through all the pain and life will be great. But if you can't survive that part, he was like, you'll never get to see the other end of it. I was like, dang.
We'll see, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm excited.
And nervous. And nervous.
What's cracking like in the group chat, man? What we got going on?
Oh, man. So a couple things. I don't know if we get into it. Maybe we just kind of touch this briefly, right? And only because it is something that I sent you last week. It's kind of talking about like people, it's Black culture in general, but Black people in specific, right? There's levels in any society, in any community, any culture. There's levels of people, right? And so this particular video was talking about like, why is it that the higher levels of our culture are concerned with the quote unquote lower levels of our culture, the things that are least important. So he was specifically talking about a couple weeks ago, there was like Pooh Shiesty, who was a rapper, robbed Gucci Mane, who was also a rapper, kidnapped him and robbed him for some chains or whatever, did it all on camera. It's all stupid. But his point was, is like, that was, when that happened, that was the only thing trending in Black culture. That's specifically Black culture. He was like, it was everywhere. He was like, you had celebrities talking about it. You had media outlets talking about it. He was like, and who cares? He was like, a thug robbed another thug. Like, it doesn't, like, who cares? Why are we talking about that? There's so many other things that are more important, but he was like, the squares are so concerned with trying to keep up the appearances for hood people. He was like, we the whole snitch campaign and like, he's like, that's not of no concern to you. He's like, you don't commit crimes. Like, why does that even matter to you? Why are you people are writing whole dissertations on social media about why Gucci Mane was a snitch and how that's not accepted in culture. And he's like, bro, you're a doctor. Like, you were all the way square. Why are you even talking about that? Why does that matter to you? And the reason I bring that up is because similarly, Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion broke up. Apparently Klay cheated on her or something. I don't know. I'm not really into it either, but I keep seeing it on my timeline. I keep seeing Klay pop up talking about whatever he's talking about. And I keep seeing, I don't know, why do I have a timer? I'm gonna watch. I keep seeing Meg pop up, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about the relationship. And I don't understand why so many people are so invested in two people they don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know Klay. Yeah. You don't know me. I don't care how many songs you done sung. I don't care how many basketball games you watched Klay play in. You don't know him at all.
Klay, you a dirty dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah, no, people is all in their feelings about it, and you can't trust him, and he's dead to me. I'm like, why? Yikes. You don't know her. You don't know him. It's somebody next door to you right now cheating on their wife. Like, it's somebody, your homeboy is cheating on his wife. Like, your girl is cheating on her husband. Like, you know this stuff is happening around you, and you don't have the same disdain for them, but you wrap yourself up so much in these other people. It's like, it just don't make sense. Like, there's so many other things that we could be focused on, so much other stuff we could put our energy in your own circle. Why are we so concerned with the circle that don't have nothing to do with us?
I think it's two things, man. I think it is, I don't want to say that it's an American thing, but, we're from America. So, but, I remember in the 80s, it was National Enquirer,
Yeah.
90s, it was Us Weekly. They're just like us. And it was literal pictures of celebrities taking their mail or getting their trash. And it was, it was a big thing, you know what I'm saying? And now we have the internet where you see so much more of celebrities all the time. And then TMZ. You start to, TMZ, they're making all kind of money, hundreds of millions, I believe. I don't know. But, I don't know. People worship celebrity. And I feel like maybe throughout the ages, it's always been that way. I don't know why, but it is what it is. It's the same way, like if LeBron James said something about,
when he said something about Memphis. Memphis wasn't like one of his favorite places to go, and people lost it. Like, you have so much. You got to understand how important your voice is in the Black community. And you're talking about Memphis, and it's a largely Black city, and so it looks bad when a Black man talks bad about a Black city.
Right, like, come on.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. For the same reasons that I get what we talked about in the last podcast about Medea and all that. Like, I get it on that level, right? I understand. I feel it. Big groove, right? I feel it. But come on, y'all. Like, who cares if LeBron likes Memphis or not? Like, don't make that a big deal. So what? He said it, and keep moving.
Keep it pushing. I don't care whatever star thinks about Trump. I don't care whatever great actor thinks about vaccines. I'm cool. Like that, cool. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody also has to use the bathroom and eat and drink water. I'm cool. I think on the other side of it is our culture. Sometimes we are a little bit obsessed with keeping it real.
Yeah.
And I remember, you know, I grew up in the suburbs. You know, in the first episode, I think we talked about how we grew up and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Black man grew up in the suburbs. A lot of my family in Watts, not the suburbs, to say, but seeing both sides of it or whatnot, and understanding, you know, where my parents met and where my pops is from, Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Just saw the movie last weekend. It was fire. Forget y'all if you don't like it. It's not my problem. But them going from Gary, very real place, to Watts, to finally moving up enough and moving to Rialto, California, and me getting a brand new house built in Rialto, and then they get divorced, and we end up moving to Rancho, and then, you know, Rancho becomes what it is now. But I'll be damned if I'm about to disrespect my parents' hard work to act like I'm the most gangsters dude in the world. I was gonna say nigga, but it was gonna mess up my message. So you know what I'm saying. But you know, it may be like a little jokey joke. You better see careful, cause like even when Rod sent me the text, I was like, you know, see careful on dead homies, man. You better, if I see you at the Victoria Gardens, on sight, homie. It's on sight. It's on sight. Catching fades. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But I don't play with that with the real ones who really live that life.
Right, yeah.
There's a certain boundary of jokey joke. Okay, the joke stops.
Right.
It's not that people really die behind this. And I'm not the one with a bandana wrapped around my, you know what I'm saying, my hand or my face or on the left side or right side. Whatever. Like no. I'm Big Mike, maybe Nice Mike, you know. I have a family. Before I had a family, I'm chilling. I'm not stealing. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, my parents gave up too much for me to be here, and I'm going to jump on their shoulders, and I'm going to try to keep going up. And then now my daughter going to be on me and my wife's shoulders, and I'm going to try and push her up. And I'd be damned if she come home one day. We literally had this discussion last night. Tiff was like, so what if Maddie came home with a YN? I said, absolutely not. I said, just because he dressed a certain way, I'm not going to trip. But if he, you know what I'm saying, looking real, poo shiesty, yeah,
that's different.
We're going to snatch that up. We're going to take care of that. But I don't know, man, how do you see it?
Yeah, so while you was talking, I was thinking like, so I, from the majority of my childhood, lived in Wildhood. But then in high school, we moved away, right? We moved to a nicer area, not necessarily the suburbs. There was still some people, you know, doing some things in that city as well. But I went to school in the city over, brand new school, mostly white school. Damn. But one of the things I remember is like, so for the black students, like if you were from Oakland or Richmond or San Francisco, like it gave you a certain amount of credibility just instantly, right? Like you ain't had to be nobody, but like you could have been a nerd. I remember to this day, my boy, rest in peace. He was a super square in middle school. Like, I mean, he was like a nerd. Like he was cool with all of us. And I'm not nobody. I was a nerd too. I was a blurred though. Like nobody really knew. But he was a square, like L7 super square. He moved out there before I did. So when I got to the school, I saw him and I'm like, yo, what happened to you? Like he had transformed. And it's okay. So this has happened a couple of times in my life, right? In elementary school, it was this dude that came, he moved, it was two of them actually. Elementary school is one dude that moved from like Arkansas or Alabama or something like that. And another dude moved from Jamaica around the same time. They both moved to our neighborhood and they went to school with me. Okay. So the dude from Jamaica obviously has a heavy accent. The dude from Arkansas also had a heavy accent. But they was cool, right? One of them was really good in football, one was good in basketball, so they fit in, right? Like if you could play sports, we don't care where you're from. Like you the man, you cool. we all end up at the same, we part ways in middle school. They go to different middle school because my mom wouldn't let me go to the same thing with elementary school. I couldn't go to the elementary school in my neighborhood, couldn't go to the middle school in my neighborhood. So we went somewhere else. We all end up at different middle schools. Get back together in high school. Country is a super thug at this point.
Dang.
Super. And my man, his name was Mike. My man Mike from Jamaica is also slugged up, full grill. I'm like, what happened to these two? Like, what happened in middle school where y'all just flipped and became complete criminals? But either way it go, they ended up, both of them kind of getting kicked out of school for whatever reason. And then, funny enough, they hung out together because they came around the same time. Anyway, going back to high school. So there was like that instant credibility from being from what people consider to be a black neighborhood or a hood versus like the kids who grew up in Antioch or grew up in Pittsburgh or grew up in the suburbs. Like they were still cool, but it was like, it was different.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it felt like you gave a certain amount of respect. You gained a certain amount of like attention from being from somewhere else. So there is this like, in our community, there is this like kind of certain amount of praise that is lauded upon people that have been through the struggle. You know what I mean? Because it's what we see in music. It's what we see in movies. It's been glorified. Even though it's not necessarily glorified, it's probably more glorified in movies in music than it is in movies. But like, there's this keeping it real idea, as you mentioned, where real is like real struggle. You had to have real struggle. If you grew up in a 5-bedroom home, I used to say all the time for the dudes that were from the area, from Antioch or from Pittsburgh, you grew up in a 5-bedroom home with both your parents. How are you a thug? Like, how you gonna be tough in a 5-bedroom home? You know, like that don't make sense. Like y'all got a 2-car garage, you got upstairs, downstairs, and why are you out here fighting?
Yeah.
Like it don't make sense to me. But I guess that's just kind of like always been around. Like there's always been that kind of allure to criminality or to like the bad guy or whatever, right? And so I think now that with social media, we get to see it so often, right? Like we are so in tune with everybody, right? So along with Southeast Asia being on my timeline, I got a bunch of like gang interviews, right? It's like go to Cambodia or talk to Faux Extra. Like what? I don't care about that. I don't really want to know about that.
Boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like that has become popular. Like what's the white dude's name? Adam something. He got a whole podcast. No jumper. Like a whole podcast full of gang members, and that's all they talk about is gang activity. And then so gang members have become celebrities. Like they're making money off of being gang. Come on, man. That's not ideal. Like Vlad and dudes like that have made tons of money off of making these dudes celebrities. And I think that has a large part to play in it because we already gave them a little bit, right? Like you already gave them a little bit of like extra respect or whatever. But now we get to see him up close. And now it's like, oh man, maybe he deserved a little bit more. Like we're wasting our time. I don't know what we're talking about at this point, man. The hell with them. The hell with Meg and Klay.
Dang, man.
Yeah, both of them. Kick rocks.
Dang.
All them dudes, Adam and 22 and the whole podcast Kick Rocks.
Oh, yeah,
in the most respectful way. Go on about
respectful for 55 and 50. I forgot old boy's name.
Crip Mac.
There we go.
Yeah, like respectfully, bro. Like you got to do what you got to do, and I fully understand it. You know, I know people who are affiliated and family members and all that, and you got to do what you got to do to survive. But like at a certain point, like you know better, right? You know, you don't want little kids to come up and have to live the life that you live. Granted, you lived it and you struggled and you overcame, and that makes you who you are. And I'm all for you being tough as nails and surviving in the jungle, but man, stop promoting that to these little kids.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like that life nobody want that life. You don't even want that life. That's why you on the podcast trying to make money. Like you trying to get out of that life. Like you don't want your kids to grow up the way you had to grow up. Like as much as you glorify it to everybody else, you don't want that.
Yeah, I think it's a moneymaker. You know, you can exploit, like you said, Vlad Adam 22 or whoever else. Like, there's one thing for you to have lived that life and now you're telling your story as cautionary, or, you know, you or MC and you rapping about it or whatever, and you just telling your story, you know, making money through your struggle and helping your community, you know what I'm saying? But there's another thing for someone to just be able to take your story, exploit you, pay you a little something while they're getting the lion's share of what's going on. Meanwhile, like, I remember my boy, he used to stay in, he always be like, don't be saying this stuff, man, because he's very successful now, but he was homeless for a very long time. So he was living in this homeless shelter in, like right off the 110, but it was like off of Hoover. So it was like Hoover's hood. So when I would go over there to pick him up, you know, you get to learning people and, you know, seeing people's faces. And when I tell you, there was a summer, like every time I go there, what's up, Hoove? The little young dudes. Like, what's up, man? How y'all doing, man? Oh, good. All right, Hoove. Oh, you here to see y'all? KB? Oh, okay, cool. One summer, it was just young kids dropping like flies. Wasn't nothing cool about it at all. It was not cool. You come back, where, little whoop-de-whoop? Oh, he got killed. Where, whoop? Oh, they got killed. Both of them? Yeah, they did. Dude, like, it was just week after week. 2 people, 3 people, 1 person, 2 people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I don't want to ignore it and be like, pretend like we never went through that or there's no one going through this struggle.
Right.
Because that's what, you know, this administration is trying to do to our struggle as Black people in this country. Let's erase it. It never happened. It doesn't make people feel good. Right? Like, no, we can't do that. But we also can't sit back and think, okay, this is what we need to be. And this is what's I want my children to look up to. Don't snitch. Gucci ain't snitching because Gucci ain't in the streets no more.
Right, yeah.
Gucci done went to
civilian.
jail. Yeah, came home, lost weight, stopped using drugs, healthy, married, running a business, several businesses. If you kidnap me, I'm not sending shooters to come get you. I'm sending the police.
Yeah.
And that's what he should have done. Because he's not in the streets.
Yep.
Him being Black don't make him the streets. Yeah. I think there's a difference between Black culture and street culture.
100%.
Stop confusing the two. That's my problem.
Grown man gang. Right there. Like, that's it right there. They're not the same. I know there's a lot of crossover, and there's definitely shared space, right? But street culture, like, if I'm a civilian, snitching is not. If you rob me, like, if you break in my house, like, I'm calling the police. That's the first person I'm calling. Like, I'm not finna call my cousins. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, they. Yeah, no. So, and the difference, let's say the difference, right? Because I've snitching and just, you know, being a civilian. If me and you do a crime together, we break in a house, right? Let's flip it. We break in somebody's house, you take off, I get caught. Now, they don't know you was there, but if I'm like volunteering information or like, they're like, who helped you?
Be careful.
Mike did it.
Be careful.
Mike helped me. He's about 6'4", bald head,
That's
beard.
disrespectful because first of all, I'm 6'5".
Oh, my bad. I said about. You know, they gonna get you everybody Black. Everybody Black.
He's gonna be a 5'2" dude.
He fit the description. When they do the lineup, it's gonna look like this. Right? But anyway, that's snitching, right? Like, we both guilty, right? And then I give information on purpose to make my situation less or to help me out anyway. That's snitching. Right? What's similar to, but is not snitching, is if me and you, like, okay, we both criminals, right? Like, I'm a criminal, you a criminal. You come pick me up. You just did a crime, right? You robbed somebody at the liquor store, you smacked somebody, whatever, right? Police are looking for you. I have no idea. You come pick me up because we just going ride around. When they pull us over, you better give up all the information. They're not looking for me. They're looking for you. I didn't do nothing. I was at home, bro. If you don't wear that charge, like, you pick me up, you got a gun in the car. That's on you. Don't let me go to jail too. Look, if you don't tell them it's your gun, I'm telling them, right? Like, that's not snitching because we didn't do it together. If we did the crime together, then yeah, okay, all right. Now I'm snitching if I'm telling on you.
Yeah.
But if you enact a crime on me, I'm telling on you, bruh. I'm sorry. I hate to do it to you, but listen, man, I ain't do it to you. This God doing it to you. You shouldn't have been there.
You did it. You did it.
It's unfortunate.
Whose gun is this?
It's
not my car, officer.
Tell you what, Mr. Officer, it ain't mine.
It's not my car, officer. That's all I know. That's all I know.
I got 10 of these. You can check all of them. It's not going to be on there. So you do what you got to do after that. Listen,
yeah.
I can't do no time, bro. I got a family. I got a wife. I built this whole life to get crazy.
Can you imagine?
You crazy.
In the car with somebody and they just got a shotgun in the trunk. It's just, if no one's going to take this gun, then you're both going down.
Listen,
officer, I've seen him download movies. I've seen him do all kind of stuff.
Just telling them stuff that don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, officer, I'm glad you're here. He had a Hollywood stop. He's ran a red light a few lights back. He's been driving really reckless, and I'm pretty sure he's under the influence. Like, you're going to jail.
Yeah, you're out of here, man.
Get me out of here. I got to go back to my family,
man.
And then I think the other thing too about that is I was talking to a police officer the other day on the podcast.
Oh, word.
And he's a UC for a long time, and I was telling him something that my dad had said to me a long time ago when I was young. Is like, real gangsters understand their role. Right? Like, they know their role and they understand police's role, right? Like, it's police's job to catch them. It's their job not to get caught. Yep. But if they do get caught, they know police are just doing their job. Like, they doing what they're supposed to do. So listen, man, if you're a criminal, you eventually gonna get caught. Don't bring me in with you. If you knew what you signed up for. Like, we don't need to share the charge, sir. No. You knew what you signed up for.
Chuck it up. You know what it was. Chuck it up.
Yeah, it's all good. I just wanted to go to the store, man. I just need a ride. I should have called an Uber. You right. Sure. I knew what I signed up for. I shouldn't have been with you. And that's what you said. Be careful who you around.
Careful who you around.
Especially as an adult. Because I know as a kid and as a teenager and even as a young man, like, I used to be around and hang out with people that I knew was... I remember one time, I ain't saying no names. I remember one time we...
Don't say names, man. You ain't snitching.
Absolutely not going to say no names.
You see, we see the problem?
No. We didn't do nothing criminal, but
so say the names, man.
There's no need to say the name.
I'm kidding. You better not say the names.
This is what I'll say is that they used to call him Rollo. And Rollo is a slang term for pistol.
I'm about to say it's 1972.
Nah. He used to have, they used to call him Biscuit because he used to keep a biscuit on him.
Yeah.
So we going to the club. He come pick up me and my boy, and we're going to the club. We're going to San Jose. He's like, yeah, I'll come get y'all. And he had like a Tahoe or something. We 19. He got a brand new Tahoe on 24-inch rims. Woo. He come pick us up, and we get in. And he's driving, but he's like, he keep like fidgeting. Like, I'm thinking he's trying to like buckle his seatbelt or something wasn't bothering him. And then eventually he get to a light and he just pull out like a desert. It's like the biggest handgun I've ever seen. He takes it out and he puts it in the cup holder. And I was like, hey man, I felt like
Trey. I already know.
Take me home, don't let me out.
Don't let me out, dog.
Let me out. It was too late. We was already on the freeway on the way, man. I was stuck. We was already on 80, like, or 880, something like that. We was way out the way. It was no letting me out the car. I'm like, oh my God, please, Lord, don't let nothing happen tonight. Cause this nigga's gonna shoot somebody and we all gonna go to jail.
Sit, man.
Oh my God. I was like, man, never again. I had never hung out with him again, never rode with him again.
There you go.
He was cool. He was my boy. Like, if I saw him today, we'd still be like high fives and handshakes. But if he asked me to go somewhere with him, I'm never getting in the car.
No, thank you.
Man.
No, thank you.
Sorry, we got sidetracked. We all over the place.
Hey, well, listen, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of game in this conversation right there. You know what I'm saying? Even as a man in his 40s, 45-year-old man, there's still choices of who I can and can't hang out with. I mean, even, it was years and years ago, but I had a friend who was stepping out on his wife on a regular. That was his norm, you know? And it was just, I can't hang with you, bro. I can't hang with you. Oh, man, we bought. I can't hang with you. One thing that was cool, he didn't trip out on it. I think he pretty much understood. But it was just one of those things where I can't be around you. You're going to let that's going to start sticking to me at one point. If I got to sit there and cover for you, oh, hey, man, I just need you to run interference for me right quick. Now I'm over here at this club talking to this girl and woo, woo, woo. Nah.
Yeah, nah. I can't be your wingman player.
I can't.
Because I don't need nobody being like, oh, I saw Rod talking to something. No, you didn't. That's what you didn't see. Not I, said the cat.
I saw Rod at Misty's.
right? Yeah, absolutely not.
No,
that's what you're not going to see. It ain't going to be no 2-man and none of that, bro.
No.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
If you don't understand, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, certain people, I'm not jumping in the car with you because you get road rage too easy and I can't be in the car with you.
Yeah, you can get both of us shot. You can't have road rage out here.
No.
Because you don't know what people got in their car. That's one thing as I've gotten older, that I think maturity is realizing that you don't know what other people been through.
No.
You don't know what they're going through at that moment. Nope. Like it could be anything. Like so anytime something happens, it's typically spontaneous, right? There's there's obviously premeditated situations where people are planning on doing something, but a lot of like dangerous stuff happens just on the fly, on the spur of the moment, like something just happened. And it's usually because somebody dealing with something that they haven't talked about, they haven't discussed, or they don't know how to handle it. And then you become the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, nah.
Thank you.
I got too much to lose, man. My mortality is in my face. Like, I know I ain't got a whole lot of time left and I can't afford losing it, messing around with you. Yeah.
It's crazy. I got quick story. Two quick stories. One quick little whoop-de-whoop was just, Tiff and Maddie love to watch this show, and it's about like people getting in car accidents and road rage and whatnot. So this dude is rolling with his friend on the freeway. He's driving. This like Civic is cutting him off and flips this dude off, and it looks like he raises a gun up like, yeah, and I got a gun. What you gonna do? Puts it back down. He starts driving off. The dude that's driving, this is in Florida, so y'all.
Yeah, Florida man.
You can tell that the passenger, you couldn't see him, but you can hear him, was a black dude. The dude that's driving is a white dude. White dude pulls out a Glock, points it straight through his windshield, and just let loose. So as soon as he pulls it out, black dude's like, come on, man, we don't got to do all that, baby. Come on, man. And he just poof, 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 right through the windshield. And I guess no one got charged with anything, but don't be that black dude.
He's like, I'm going to kill us all.
I'm going to kill us all, man. And then, quick story. I just remember 8th grade, graduating 8th grade, my buddy's older brother and sisters dropping us off at the 8th grade party. I'm like, come on, we out of here, baby. Let's go party it up. High school after the summer, It's great. His older brother is, from this gang, whatever, SA. In a nice area, like you said, gang banging in a nice area. It's very, I don't know, it's very confusing for me. But anyways, road rage accident happens. They follow the people that cut them off, that they're angry about him. It was his older brother and his girlfriend. Follows him for miles, and I felt like, just let me out, dog. I want to go to this party. Just let me out. They followed him. Hey man, is any bottles back there? I say, any bottles back there? All kind of bottles. We like, nah, ain't nothing back there, man. Ain't nothing back there. But just take me to the party, man. That's all I want. They followed the people to their house. We'll be back. I said, we'll be back. Just drop me off, bro. Like I don't know, man. But anyway, that culture has to die.
Yeah.
It has to die for black folks. It has to die for brown folks. It has to die for white folks. It has to die for all of us. That street culture is not for us.
Yeah.
It's not.
And And the unfortunate part is it's always going to be around, right? Like there's no way around it this point.
Well, we got 10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years and it'll be gone. You're right. You're right. Okay. You're right. Cause it'll be like, dang, like one of the movies like Minority Report or one of them things where
right.
they know you finna commit the crime. They're just going to scoop you up and they'll clean the streets and everything will be peaceful, right? But my biggest takeaway is what you said earlier is like there's a difference between black culture and street culture, and never the two shall mix, right? Like we just gotta like that, let that go, right?
Yeah.
I love y'all like play cousins, but I love y'all from a distance, right? And I can't constantly engage myself in things that are going on with you because those things are not important to what I got going on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. With that being said,
let's get up on out of here.
Let's get up on out of here, man.
All right, y'all. So listen, as always, we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate you sharing your time because we know how important time is. Hopefully you were able to gain something from this podcast, take away some grown man game to step up your day-to-day life. Be careful who you surround yourself with.
Yes, sir.
Don't mistake street code for black culture. And be great, man. Go out there and be great. Whatever it is that you do, go be great. Figure out AI, survive the 12 years, and we'll see you on the other side.
Grown man, grown man gang. GMG. What up, Rod?